Hello everyone, my name is Radovan Vojtko, I'm CEO and Head of Research at Quantpedia. Today's video will be a little different. We will not just discuss the trading strategies, but we will touch also the subject of how to use Quantpedia and technical setup. Why this? So we are known for our database of trading strategies. We have over 1,200 of them in our database. All the strategies are based or extracted out of the academic research. We are backtesting those strategies. There are equity curves. There are, all of the tools that you are able to use to analyze the strategies, run the correlation analysis, etc. Now, what is changing in the current status is that there is one more way how to access Quantpedia strategies. The AI is rising, so there are, a lot of different AI environments. You can run chatbots, you can run AI agents. And there are a lot of the ways how you can work with the data. We at Quantpedia, we are moving forward to this cooperation. I'm happy that they exist. They really simplify the work of the quants. So for that, we built an official Quantpedia API. So here is the link with the description of the API. The link is either in the description of the video, or you can find it in a blog post or on Quantpedia webpage itself.
Unlock the power of Quantpedia Pro with over 900 premium strategies extracted from 100,000 research papers and more than 30 quant reports. Model full portfolios, generate real-time reports and save hours of work. Quantpedia Pro, your edge in quantitative investing.
So all of the endpoints, all of the rules, how to access the strategies are available here. You can use the API if you are Quantpedia Pro subscriber. There is only one important thing, the important step you need to do. So you need to subscribe to Quantpedia Pro. And once you have Quantpedia Pro, you can ask for API key and we will deliver an API key, and then you can use the API. You can access our whole database with all of the strategies, all of the backtests, all of the equity curves. You can use that as a source of data for your agent or for LLM that you are using for your personal LLM. I have two case studies or two case study blog posts that I would like to show you, and they are guide how you can use this API. So the first one is how to build the AI-powered quant research assistant. You can use any LLM, ChatGPT, Claude, Cursor, whichever you would like to access the Quantpedia API. So firstly, when you have the Quantpedia Pro, you need to go to our contact page. You can get the contact page on the below of the page. There is a Quantpedia contact section, and you need to, let us know that you are requesting the API key and you need to deliver us what is your use case. Okay, we will deliver the API key, and then you can create a project in Cursor AI or any AI, and you can prompt the AI to build the assistant for you. What the assistant should do? It should be able to connect to Quantpedia API, retrieve all of the trading strategy information, metadata, details, performance, equity curves data, which are available through the API. And then you can filter strategies by metrics, you can summarize papers, compare strategies, generate responses, and run performance and risk and analyze the correlation analysis, etc. So this is the case. We placed the example of the script, how the script should look like. So if you are not familiar with how to prompt the AI, you can use our example of the script and try to run it, and it should run properly. So you copy paste the script, place the script into LLM, and it should generate the projects for you. So once you have a project, you have a file, you have some data, etc., and you can use that project to run the workflow. How the workflow look like? It look like that. Once your AI is connected to our API, you can ask the assistant to scan the Quantpedia strategy universe. You can to retrieve the strategies that are matching your profile. So it means, for example, you would like to have a trading strategies that are using the commodities, have a Sharpe ratio about 1, and the resulting shortlist is 52 strategies. So you can run the same screener here, or you can match the strategies using the markets traded, so you can select the commodities, you can select the Sharpe ratio, etc. Or, once you are connected to the API, you can run the same screening through the API. And then you can continue work with those strategies. So, you can retrieve the equity curves, you can build a portfolio, you can, test the correlation, etc. All of the things that you are using LLM for, you can now do the same thing, and you have the access to all of the data from Quantpedia. So we are in this case as an alternative data source. In this case, we run the script to compare the crisis hedge strategies. So we were interested to retrieve the crisis hedge, find how many of them are there, and we try to select those that are useful for a portfolio. So this is like the first case study. So you can use the Quantpedia in your ChatGPT or any LLM, and you can, improve your research process. So you do not need just the base LLM on the data that are available, but you have, more data in the Quantpedia API. and you can base your decision on the data from us. Let's move on. I mean, here is the second case study. So you do not need to just discuss about the statistics, about the performance, etc. But because you have access to the equity curves, you can also build something on top of those equity curves. What you can build? You can build the meta strategy. So what is the meta strategy? The meta strategy is a strategy that is not using the assets as the investment universe, but is using trading strategies themselves. So you can use Quantpedia as a source of 1,000 strategies, and you can build a meta strategy on top of that will sift through the data, and on a monthly basis will select those strategies that are, performing the best, or have the highest Schwab ratio, or the lowest correlation, or whatever. So you can sift through the database, but for that, you need to have a data to base the decisions. So, you need to calculate some ratios, you need to calculate correlation. And how to do that? We are including the equity curves into the API. And because you have the access to equity curves, you can analyze those equity curves. So, for example, you can build a meta strategy algorithm that will rebalance monthly. The look-back period will be 6 months. You will take all of the strategies that are, ETF-based. You will load the equity curves of those strategies. And on a monthly basis, you will select those that have the cumulative performance in the top 10% of the investment universe. And then you can weight them, equally weighted, or based on risk, on inverse correlation, etc., etc. So there are different ways. How does it look like? How the strategy look like? So here is an example. The orange line is the equal weighted benchmark. In this case, we took the ETF strategies that are simple. So the investment universe consisted of around 140 strategies, and we ran the simulation through the LLM. So we downloaded the equity curves. Then once we have the equity curves, we ran the backtest of the meta strategy. So we selected top 10% of the best performing, and every month we rebalance the portfolio. But we rebalance not the portfolio of the underlying ETFs, but we rebalance the portfolio of the strategies themselves. So this is the way how you can test the meta strategies, and you can use any equity curve that's in Quantpedia. So you can compare arbitrage strategy, you can compare trading, you can compare reversal based, etc., etc. So once again, the API gives you more data, and you can include those data into your LLM research process, or your agentic research process. So I hope that you liked this video. There will be more case studies, more ways how to use Quantpedia API in the future. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will give you more tips in the future. In the meantime, feel free to review both articles if you are interested and you would like to combine the Quantpedia data with your preferred LLM. Really study those two articles. You can copy the script that we used. You can copy the prompts. One important information, do not forget that you need Quantpedia Pro to access the Quantpedia API. But once you have the Quantpedia Pro access, you can use all of the data that underlies all of our analyses, our screener, etc., etc. They are available to you also in the form of the API. In case you liked this video, visit also our blog. There we have a lot of other articles that are not related to API, but to individual trading strategies. So there is a lot of the content, and you can subscribe to our newsletter. Thank you very much, and I hope that you will join in the next video.
Are you interested? Then pick another video to learn more, or subscribe to Quantpedia Pro and try how our analytics and reporting significantly save time spent on quantitative research.